Hey, this is Jesse Eker, and welcome to another issue of the Millionaire Mindset in Times of Crisis. So, you're not getting the results you want. You've tried lots of different things. You are not making any progress towards living that dream lifestyle you want to live. You're not getting closer to your goals or even achieving your goals. You're starting and stopping. You're not finishing what you start. And you're getting frustrated. You're frustrated with the results that you're getting. You say you're working at it, and you probably are, but you're still not making the progress that you want, getting the momentum you want, and living that life that you want. So what do? Well, as I learned from my dad, Harv Eker, the real cause and effect comes from what's going on inside. So he has this great saying that I absolutely love, that his students love as well, and that I'm sure you'll love. It's the roots that create the fruits. It's what's on the inside that creates what's on the outside. Yes, tactics, strategies, things that you can do within your business, or things that you can do to help grow your business or inject cash. Those are important, and those tactics can work. But what works better, faster, and more consistently every single time is you being the right person to do those tactics, to complete those tasks. I also heard this from my dad, with also from another gentleman, Keith Cunningham. Two guys say this: it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And how you do it comes from, again, what's going on inside to how you actually execute what's going on the outside. So when it comes down to mindset, there are three parts to the mindset, three factors that are going to create the right you, the right person for you to actually achieve the things that you want in the real world. And all three of them have equal importance, and they all have a big cause to what your results are going to be. So you need to master all three of them, and if you do, your results will change. Almost guaranteed. So the first one is your beliefs. That's factor number one, your beliefs. There's a formula that goes like this: your beliefs lead to your thoughts, which then lead to your feelings. Your feelings then lead to your actions, and your actions then lead to your results. Let me say that one more time. Your beliefs lead to your thoughts. So whatever your beliefs are, lead to what thoughts you have. Those thoughts then lead to feelings that you have, right? And those feelings then lead to actions, and those actions lead to results. So if we look at the big picture, your beliefs have a direct correlation to your results. Change your beliefs, change your results, right? If you change something from a non-supportive belief to a supportive belief, then your results going to change, because now your thoughts around it are going to change, your feelings around it are going to change, and your actions around it are going to change. So beliefs is the first part of mindset. The first factor for a successful mindset and a successful person needs to happen. So those non-supportive beliefs need to become supportive. Things that are stopping you, blocking you, and making it so that you are not doing what you say you're going to do and not taking action, we need to make sure that those are unblocked and you are believing something different, or at least reframing those beliefs in a positive, more supportive way. So that's factor number one, is your belief system. Factor number two is your attitudes, your character. One of the most, I think, important things when it comes to being successful is being successful. Your attitude needs to be successful. There's a difference between someone who likes to have something or creates what they want in their life. There's a difference between someone who has a whatever it takes mentality versus someone who does it to get by or does it when they feel like it. I have a thing with air quotes right now. So like they feel like it. The person who does whatever it takes to get the job done, to do what they need to do at that time, is going to have a very different result from someone who maybe their mood is not in the mood of writing right now, or doing that email, or making that call. There's a very different result those two people are going to get. Also, when it comes to your attitude and your character, the person who says they're going to do something and commits to it and follows through is going to have a very different result from someone who says they're going to do something, commits to it, but does not follow through, right? So the difference is one person is their word is law. What they say becomes reality. The other person, their word is fluff. What they say does not become a reality. See the big difference right there of just the attitude is completely different. So if you want a successful attitude, you need to make your word law. You need to be in integrity with what you do. You need to be that whatever it takes person at that specific time. It doesn't need to be all the time, but you need to be willing to step up when you need to step up, commit, follow through when you need to follow through. All right, so that's the second factor to success and your second factor to mindset. The third factor, one of my favorite factors here, because I think it's super easily influenced, is your habits. Do you have successful habits or do you have broke people habits, right? Or unsuccessful people habits? One of the reasons why I love this so much is because my dad, Harv Eker, actually told me in college that I had a broke person's habits, that I did not have successful habits. And that gut wrenched me. Like, it really hurt. And I think it was my first big wake up call in life where it's like, if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm not going to get the results I say I want to get. It's the habits that create the results we want in our life. So beliefs, attitudes, and habits, what we do on a consistent basis, not on a one-time basis, but on a consistent basis. You know, what's your morning look like? How are you setting yourself up for success? What's your note-taking look like? What's your execution look like? What's your calendar look like? What's your productivity look like? Are you making time for the right things at the right time? Are you doing the right things at the right time by the way that you plan effectively? Are you taking the time to improve yourself? Are you creating growth habits and getting rid of non-growth habits? What are the habits that are stopping you, that are getting in the way, that are consistently coming up, and are you getting rid of them and eliminating them? And what are the new habits that you want to create, right? So over the years, my habits have completely changed to a very successful person, and my results have changed with that. So those three factors right there are completely in your control. Every single one of those can be influenced by exactly what you want to do with them. Your belief system can be influenced from you. Why? Because what's a belief? Well, it's a belief. It's not a fact. It's a belief. So your belief may be very different from my belief, but it could be looking at the same exact thing. If you say, wow, that's the most beautiful sunset I've ever seen, and I say, it's a pretty nice sunset, the perspective is very different because we have different beliefs around it, right? We have different perspectives around it. We see it through a different lens. So all I'm saying is that the lens that you look through is going to, identify what you're looking at, right? So that's the first thing, is your beliefs. You can radically change those if you choose to, right? If you question them, if you decide to reframe them. And the next one is your attitude. Attitude can be easily changed if you understand how to change your attitude. We have a great program, Secrets of Inner Power, that we talk all about this. This is all about building your character, all about becoming that warrior, all about having that strong mentality. And that is all about, being that right person at the right time when you need that person to show up and commit. And then the last one is your habits. Changing your habits, using successful people habits. Would a successful person do this? I think a really good question you ask yourself, which would, I think, really, really give you some awareness, is if you were going to hire yourself, to do the job that you're supposed to do, would you do it? Would you hire them? Would you hire them for $10,000 a month out of your own pocket? Right? Would you hire yourself for $10,000 out of your month? Or would you say, no, that person's not doing what they say they're going to do. They're always late. They're procrastinating. The work they're doing is not very good. Well, that has to do a lot with your habits, right? So I hope you enjoyed this. These are 3 critical factors that are literally going to change your results if you just focus on them, become aware of them, and keep moving forward with them. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate your participation. What I'd love for you to do right now is comment below this video, share what's your biggest takeaway from this and what you're going to start putting into action from this video. So what's one thing that you maybe change? What's one thing that you want to put into action? Or what's one big takeaway that you got from this video? Thanks again, and bye for now.